Okay, well, it was muted, but otherwise it's working. Good. My microphone has been giving me so much trouble lately. It has been either completely disconnecting or ending up sounding really crunchy or just like nothing, no input at all. I don't understand what's wrong with it because all I'm doing is moving the mic arm. I move the arm and then GoXLR sends me an error and it's like, everything's gone wrong. And then it just won't pick anything up and I have to get up and go to behind the computer and like plug it in again. And then when I go to mess with the volume knob, it breaks again for some reason. Like the volume knob disconnects it. And it's just been incredibly stubborn lately. Anyway, hi. I don't know, I'm a little more low energy right now. It's been weird. I guess it's what you call depression, isn't it? I'll be the first to admit I'm depressed. Thank you for the follow, Medion. Does my bike sound okay? Just to make sure, does it sound okay? Because I was checking it in Audacity, but I didn't check it in OBS yet. Because I was like, I swear, if it broke again. Okay. Because yesterday when I was on the cancer charity stream, I was just about to join the call, and I adjusted the mic arm to get it closer to my face, and then it did the thing. And I was like, are you kidding me? They're literally waiting for me to join. I have to get my ass up and go mess with the cable. It was so annoying. But thankfully, I think I sounded okay on there. I actually have no idea how I sounded. Sorry, I keep losing tracking, notably because I'm messing with a paper towel right now. So it keeps getting in front of my microphone and then gets mad at me. What I'm waiting on is I'm waiting for this thing in Sonic Speed Simulator to go, and then I will start the game. I'm waiting to hit the step counter for this daily egg to hatch, and then I'll be good. It's got like 5,000 more steps. And also, sorry for starting late. Because I didn't quite expect the walk to be long, like that long. I thought we were going somewhere else that was closer, but it's okay. I'm just like slightly annoyed with how pathetic I was during it, because I'm annoyed with how weak I am. I'm annoyed with that I can't really do anything, and I'm annoyed with how antsy I get whenever I step away from the computer to get some fresh air, because I feel like I'm failing at working and I have to work because I'm paranoid about dying, and I feel like it's like I A lot of it recently. And by the way, I got the eggs, so it's okay. We can play the game now. But just a lot of me recently has been the fear of death. Endless fear of death. That's been my reality at the moment. I've been very bad off mentally. I'm hoping it'll get better when I'm not having to go to treatment every single day. I'm gonna go to the stream scene now, and we can talk about it while we walk around. I think that will be better content. Because, you know, the game is relatively laid back. At least I think it is. I could get into pools and there could be a monster sprinting at me immediately, but... let's hope that's not how it is. Oh, it took my mouse. Well, hold on a minute, I have to switch scenes. You can't do that yet. Okay. And that's working. Oh, I gotta turn off output capture. A lot of the time, I think a lot of my audio sources get messed up when I don't stream for a while because I also use OBS for recording games to make videos on, and so sometimes I use different audio sources for that. But I actually went through the effort of setting everything up prematurely for this, except for the fact that the game is all the way in the corner. Okay, there we go. And now my chat's gone. Well, I thought I had everything set up. Apparently not. The game should be... Oh, let me change that, because I don't think I'm gonna do Poppy today. I thought I was gonna do Poppy, and then I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be feeling it. Except, well, it would be nice if I could find that. There we go. I'm just gonna hit pools in general, because I don't think I'm just gonna do Chapter 0. It's just called Pools. That's the game. Pools. That's what it's called. And it's in the what's it called? Title. And it's specifically like a beta test. They were announcing, because I was originally gonna play Pools, it was on my list. Like, I had a lot of games on my list to like play, and then I didn't end up playing many of them. Oh, by the way, let me know if the game's too quiet. I didn't end up playing a lot of them because, you know, I kind of ended up in the hospital, but... It's basically, that's a little loud, I think. It's basically like a liminal exploration game, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, good heavens. The elevator. I have to pull my chat back up because I closed it by accident. I'm gonna put it on the left over here instead. That should work better. I think this game is lagging my everything on my computer except for the chat. Actually, no, it's lagging the chat too. Okay. We're gonna have to fix that. Everything on my computer is actively deteriorating right now. Let me just, see about turning things down a little bit. Wow, it's all on medium. Maybe turn the bloom off. Interactive water. I like interactive water. Depth of field. I don't know. Motion blur makes me sick anyway, so... Oh, maybe that will be better. How's my waterproofing? How much rice do I have nearby? Well, this guy is awful slow. Can he run? Good. He slides. He's like on ice. This guy controls, like, the floor is covered in ice. That's interesting. Oh, turn off VSync? Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So there it is. That instantly fixed it. Okay, let's go. All right. Well, I turned the motion blur off, but it might still look like there's some. Not sure. Game's still a little choppy. That might just be because I'm streaming. It seems to be relatively high resolution. Awesome start. We have a clown and a sheep. Okay. Like the clown. That's pretty good. It's 1 p.m. Clock's not moving, so maybe it isn't 1 p.m. Oh. Well, how are we all feeling, chat? As we take a seat. Take a seat, sit right down, have a little chat. How we feeling? We doing all right today? I didn't know I could sit down. Hey, first time catching one of these. Just want to say I enjoy your videos. Thank you, Dr. Zenith. What is a shadow toilet? Well, to iterate... Oh, that's not how stairs work. To iterate on what I was mentioning earlier, I don't want to get too depressing on the stream, but just lately, because I mean, all of this is so new to me, all of this, and I am, to be honest, having a hard time not being scared of it, having a hard time not being worried about what's going to happen. Because, like, it just feels... I feel like my footsteps are really fucking loud. It just feels like we're all on a time limit. We know that. Everyone dies. But in this case, I can't help feeling like I'm on a really short time limit. And I'm not doing so hot with that realization. And nobody in my family really gets it either. I think it's because everyone's really religious. So they're like, well, why are you scared of dying? Why are you so concerned about your projects not being done? You know that doesn't matter on this earth, right? You know that on this earth nothing really matters, and what really matters is when you get to heaven and can be with God, and then you won't care about any of it anymore. And I did that on purpose. I just wanted to know what would happen. Thank you for the subscription, Guru. So it's like, whenever I bring it up, they're just like, well, death isn't gonna hurt, and like, you know, you'll be so happy when you're there. And it's like, am I not allowed to be scared? And like mention my concerns, because I care about my games. I care about what I started with the passion to make. What I started with a lot of passion, I care about finishing it. Because let's be realistic, if everything goes like it hopefully will, like well, 20 years is a good bet. Well, I don't know. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm ruining the cool atmosphere of this game. Well, you know, good old Dusky's got brain cancer. If you didn't know. The median, without anything progressing, is about 13 years. And that's a median. Could be less, could be more. I have no idea, and that's what bothers me. What bothers me even more is there's just so little information on it. A lot of people say they've gone forever. They live so long and they're having no problem. And a lot of people, I hear that sometimes it returns within like 2 years and they have to go back and get it resected again. It's... So basically I'm just having trouble with the introductory period. I haven't even gone through chemo yet. I'm still in radiation, and I think just being reminded of it every single day by having to go to radiation, by the way, I'm totally lost, irritates me because I can't stop thinking about it. I think, personally, from what I can see right now, I should be okay for a while, because I have... Oh, I didn't do that. What did I sit on? Oh, I sat on the bench. For it, I am young. I have a very high, what is it, Karnofsky thingy score? Which means, like, how, like, physically well you are, how well you are of being able to fight off something like this. And, like, mine's really high, like, a pretty much almost a perfect score, honestly. Am I gonna die? Like, in the game. I don't even know where I ended up. I was just walking, and I think I'm lost. So really what I need to work on is being active, because, going back to the previous point, I am constantly paranoid when I'm not working. Because I think every moment of time wasted is that less ability to finish what I've started. I believe I'm stuck on something. But I should be active. And I also don't generally get 8 hours of sleep, but that's generally because I keep waking up for no reason. Sometimes I go to bed kind of late because I want to do stuff, but I'm trying to get better about it, and then when I get better about it, I wake up for no reason in the middle of the night, so that's not going very well. So I just hope that doesn't affect things too much in the long run. I believe this is progress. Yeah, you... Well, it's not often one is confronted with their own mortality. I just want enough time to be able to get what I started done. Because it would be awfully anticlimactic if I had these games I was making, and I didn't even get to finish any of them. It would be sad. I think I've gotten somewhere. I'm glad I have you guys. That makes me feel better a lot of the time. Because I think a lot of people don't have anybody they can talk about it with. But I can talk about it with you guys. I mean, maybe I'm probably annoying everyone if I do it too much, but I mean... Dude, it is so dark, I can't see anything. What am I making? Oh, well... Essentially, I've got 4 games in the pipeline, but it's just kind of been something that's built upon, and I was already regretting starting half of them before all this. The first was my platformer game that kind of ended up getting absolutely stuck in limbo, because... Not even because of this. Because... apparently when you graduate college, well, one, college was frustrating and difficult, and I didn't end up with a lot of time for it then. Then when I got out of college, it was all about finding a job, and then I still had to put it on the back seat. And then, well, this. And so now I'm like a lot more determined to get back to it, but... Ooh, rocks. Ugh. That's a tentacle. I thought it was something else. It's not that. No, it's not a penis. You don't know. Don't say it. Don't say it. I don't think I can touch it, to be fair. It's a bit high up there. I should stop looking at it. The second game... I think I'm listing these in the right order. The second game was actually a FNAF fan game. Now, that one was a completely idiotic move, because what I did was, like, during college, I believe it was during college, sometimes I forget when I started these things. During college, I said, I have always wanted to make a FNAF fan game. That's not how chairs are generally used, but whatever. Oh my god, Smokey. That FNAF fan game, I said, oh, I don't have much background work on my portfolio, so I'm gonna work on this. And I've always wanted to make a FNAF fan game anyway. Meanwhile, me forgetting that I needed to retake calculus that summer. That pretty much killed the momentum of that one. So, that one's on hold. And that one is on hold for this foreseeable future because generally it's not top priority compared to other ones like the third one, Unrigged. You know that one. That's the only one you guys probably know about. That one kind of went on hold because of this, to be honest. I didn't know it was this at the time, but... So basically, I had been working pretty hard on that one since, like, the summer, roughly the summer. That's my mascot horror game, by the way. I'm excited to work on that one again. It's right up after the fourth game. And... It stopped because, firstly, I got a sinus infection. I wasn't good at Unity, so I didn't feel like struggling through it while I was doing that. I want to go in there, but I genuinely can't see anything. The one, there ain't pools, it's chairs, because there ain't no pools in here. You're right. You're right. And then, after that, I couldn't go back to it because I got a part-time job and then started getting really sick. And now we know why I was getting sick because I had a massive thing in my head, but I didn't know that at the time. So I was very sick through the months of November through Oh, that's not good. You should probably not have water in your floor. That's what happens when wood gets water in it, right? I think so. And... Oh, no, that's a hole. That's a hole, right? Ah, yes, it is. Alright. Holes. Whoops, I missed. There's just not a whole lot in these rooms. Okay, so... Oh, I'll go up there. This is the beta test of Chapter 0 of this game. Mind you, I never played the original, so I don't really know how it was before. I'm not sure what we're beta testing, though. It's a public beta. I didn't get, like, a special key or anything. This is the watermelon area. Great. This is atrocious. I hate this paint job. Oh my gosh. It's like a clown world. I want to go down there, but I can't jump. I wonder if there's a way to get down there. Is that a slide? Or is it open? I can't tell if that's like a open top slide or if it's like a tube. I like the shininess, though. Oh yeah, I never said what the fourth game was. The fourth game is called Loaf Quest. That's the fourth game I'm working on. And that's actually the one I'm working on right now, working on finishing it up. Because it's the shortest, simplest one. So I figured we'll get it out of the way. Because I shouldn't have let it get as big as it was. I didn't mean for the scope to get so big. I'm gonna go up there after I finish walking around here. Do I fall in this hole for fun? No. No, I keep doing that. So yeah, that's why I started working on that before Unrigged. It's just shorter. It has a lot less that needs to be done before it'll be done and out of the way, so. But yeah, it was started a long time ago because it was supposed to be a tiny arcade game for the FNAF fan game and then it just kind of turned into something else randomly, so yeah. The Uncle Cat, Uncle Bao. I love Uncle Bao. And to be honest, it started as a Astral Spiff fan game and then just completely derailed. And I mean, it's still about Loaf, but jeez, these ladders are very strange. It's essentially like a strange game full of random IPs that happens to have Lope as a playable character at this point. Yo, Chaos Sonic is in chat. I love Chaos Sonic. I might be one of the few people that do. Not insulting you, just me. Just mean that I thought a lot of people found him annoying. It feels like I never come around in the same place. Is this a window or a door? They did a really good job at making you feel like you never come back to the same area. I'm not sure how. Well, actually, never mind. I think I was here before. But yes, it is that loaf, Roxy. My initial thought was that what would be fun was if, so since I liked Bread Kittens, which is this really old and obscure mobile game, and that's absolutely going to kill me, I shouldn't mess with that. I thought that was a person. I thought, what better of a playable character than to have Lope as the main character, because of course it's Bread Kittens and the cat is named after bread. Isn't that clever? Hello? Honestly though, this doesn't seem like a very safe place to sleep. I'm leaving. I hear something over there. Do you hear that? I don't know why I'm like tilting my head towards it like that's gonna help. Like, oh yes, absolutely. That'll make it louder. Hey, I liked it. Why'd you turn it off? Rude. The onomatopoeia for the red rubber ball from middle school hitting your face. I don't know. I think like a tun sound. Like T-U-N maybe. That's the best I got. Hello there. Yeah, there was a cat and a dog version. I did reference bread puppies as well in the game. So there's two modes in the game. There's one, I think I've already been here. We'll find somewhere else to go eventually. There's the main mode, which is the spiff mode. That was supposed to be the only mode in the game. Oh, that's me breathing. Okay, scared me for a second. And then there's cameo mode, which has like a bunch of other stuff. Like a bunch of other random cats. I gave it another mode purely because when I started the game, I had a different group of cats as the... Well, okay, never mind then. As the battleable characters, and then realized that none of them had anything to do with Spiff and decided to change the roster, but didn't want the art to go to waste. So instead, I just made a new mode and put them all there. Seems there's a basement now. Oh, by the way, there were like 8 chapters in this. Is this where we came from originally? Also, does anyone know if there's any way to beat this? Because I don't know if we're progressing or not. Oh man. Is there a way to turn up the brightness? I can't see anything. Me high. Doesn't look like there's any way to change that though. Okay, jeez. Yeah, Loaf is the second evolution of Bread Cat. I think I'm just making the game lag. I should turn that back off. I tried. I hope the game will come out sometime this summer. Hilariously, I teased it as coming out last summer, but that didn't happen, mostly because I just got busy. But this time, I've decided on a new schedule for when videos should release. I've already been that way. Originally, everything got thrown off because I was so determined to take advantage of the momentum I never thought I was gonna get on the channel to make videos every 2 weeks. And then I found out that's kind of hard to maintain. So, I am saying 3 weeks now, and I'm gonna work on 2 videos at once, where one is longer. I feel like there being a monster in here would ruin it. Uh-oh. Do you think that I would die if I go down there? If I walk backwards, I can at least see where I came from. Yo, there ain't shit down there. Okay. But, like, there's clearly something here. I just don't know if I can actually drown in this game or not. So I want to do a long video and I want to do a short video. And I'm looking behind me because I can't see. Oh, I can see now. Cool. After working on the Babaruka one, I realized that that's probably a decent idea. There's a giant nose. Dude, let's go look at the guy with the giant nose. Ooh. What have we discovered? Your eye. I'm gonna poke you in the eye. Uh-oh. What happened? Where am I? Help. Where am I? Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Well, I don't think it's Vor if you go through the eye, but it could be. Can't go through the nose. That doesn't work either. He might have a mouth, but I can't see it because it's so far down. I think he has oh, he has a big wide open mouth. If I'm not hallucinating. I think that's what I think I can see that. He's like, oh, my avatar doesn't really accurately convey that. Ooh, tentacles. It's gradually like revealing more stuff as my eyes adjust. So what's going on over here? You know, originally I wasn't sure I was gonna stream for that long. That is some strong ambiance there. But I'm kind of intrigued. Though it's quite, excuse me? What happened? Where am I? Let me out, please. We're in a very threatening sounding area, but I can't see anything, so I have no idea which way to go to progress the threatening sounding area. Is there anything else you guys would like to discuss? Just in general. I would like to let you just talk about anything either, because I have not done so. Ooh, I can see now. Oh, it's the guy again. You can see a little more of him. He does have a big open mouth. Uh-oh. Hey, hey! I was looking at that. Jeez. So there's a ton of open entrances here. Interesting. Moko. I don't know what Moko is. What is that? I'm familiar with Ina. I know who she is. That's about it. Oftentimes with the horror franchises, I feel kind of out of the loop with everything. Like, not just horror. I know Ina's not horror, but... I feel old. I also feel like I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I don't know how to get out of here. There's a big tube. There's a big bunch of entrances. Let's just pick one and go for it. I'm just gonna hold down shift until something happens. We've left the water. But can you see anything? 'Cause I sure can't. Maybe if you wait a second, I'll be allowed to get my vision back. Okay, going to the right makes me go back in the water. Is my computer gonna let me adjust my gamma or not? That's the question. Because recently it stopped letting me do that for some reason. I'm not sure why. Which is frustrating. Am I just clipping out of bounds? Let me check the notes on Steam. I'm confused as to what the objective is. It says the Chapter 0 full releases on the 21st. Wait, they got VR in this? You can play this in VR. Wait, that's awesome, actually. I kind of want to do that. But anyway, I just want to know what Chapter 0 is about. No. Well, okay, I've stumbled upon the patch note of fix rare bug in Chapter 3 where it was possible to get stuck to toilet. So, thank God. I love mint chocolate. The difficulty is with my diet right now because of treatment. It's not like I can't have mint chocolate, but I have to keep sugars low. So I can't have that much of it. Or any of it. Unless they make like a sugar-free kind. They might. I actually haven't looked it up. I have sugar-free ice cream. That's just vanilla in the fridge. Come on. I thought there was a note in here talking about what Chapter 0 even... What do you have to do? What do you do in Chapter 0? You just wander around? What's the point? Where's my tab? There it is. What do you do in Pools Chapter 0? I've been here for 45 minutes. What do I do? Okay, there is an ending. But, well, what do I do to get to... Oh my god, 2 minutes in and he's already found somewhere else to go. Maybe I should start over. I feel like by default I should start over because I have no idea where I am and I don't know how to get out of here. Just kind of interested in what the general goal is. Okay, so he's underwater. And then he goes, there's like a blue thing over here. And there's more blue things. He's getting out of the water. There's a party room. Excuse me? There's still... okay. It's all about you get back in the water here. And go a way that I didn't go. I'm curious, if we are starting over the chapter, I want to see and I want to look at what the other chapters are about.
From under the water. They will find, and when
I haven't checked any of them else out.
And dusky.
And maybe we should just look at them. You know, we don't have to beat them. It's liminal exploration, or have to finish it, right? I'm as bad as everyone, except it's worse because I'm a game developer. And all I did was crawl into a hole and get lost. Is that bad? I'm sorry. I think it's a classic walking simulator is what the game's supposed to be, and I don't think walking sims are bad. I think, you know, it's subjective. You know, sometimes you just want to explore. That's all. As long as you advertise it as that, it's fine. Yeah, I was under the water. Pretty much, I just fulfilled the name of the stream. Got stuck under the water. You think anyone... Well, that's the exact same sound Escape the Backrooms makes when you walk through water, and it caught me off guard. The footstep sounds are very weird and are playing in both of my ears. I'm actually not too big a fan of it. Oh. They stopped. Okay. Dude, like, no one even gets this game. Even the guide for the game is confusing. Well, they set out what the... that's not how that sentence was supposed to come out. They accomplished what they set out to do. Yeah, Oh, a map. I'm sure that will be really, really useful. Sarcasm. Nah, never mind. I don't care. What's in here? What's in here? How long can this guy go for without getting tired? I want to go down the slide. Can I? There's a transparent, not transparent chair. Where here we can look at two birds making out. Or whatever that is. I don't know if that's what that... I don't think that's what that is. But why don't we sit down and get a better look at it? How heavy is this guy? It looks like two perched birds on like a ladder. No, don't sit back down. Get up. Get off the chair. I can't get out of here without him sitting back down. He's so tired. He's like, I gotta sit. No, you're not stopping me. I gotta sit down. He's aching bones. We're playing as queso, actually. Well, you know, I didn't mention I did get an end date for my radiotherapy. I end on the 18th of April. And then, I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I know chemo's gonna happen, but not like immediately after. From what I can find on the internet, and from what I was told, I think it's a 2 to 4 week period in between finishing that and getting on chemo. And streams and videos will possibly slow down when I start that because it's gonna be aggressive. So just be ready for that. I'm not ready for that. But I mean, you know, we get this over with and hopefully it's okay. Oh, the treatments... you can't cure this. That's the thing. This is not a curable type. Most of them really aren't. Like, just in general. Oh, I peed on the floor, sorry. Most of them are not. There's only a few cancers that are completely curable. And there's others that you can't put into remission, but you keep stable. I can't make up my mind on where to go. This is one of the ones you keep stable. It's not usually one you can put into remission, but I mean, I'm not sure I understand what remission means because I thought it was essentially that. I've seen Ruby a little bit. I don't really like it though. So basically with this one, the goal is to keep it stable and not to let it grow at all. If it grows, you basically just go back into treatment again. Because, okay, the plan is you do the chemo, and then you have MRIs every so often. I'm back to the annoying footsteps. So basically every 3 months starting off, I'll get an MRI to check if there's anything happening. If there's something happening, then we like go back into treatment. But I hear often that people end up going like a year before the tiniest amount of time I've heard it takes to come back is like a year. But I don't think that's usual. I think it really depends on the kind of treatment some people got. Now, what's nice about this one is if you look up brain cancer, you're probably gonna see, like, glioblastoma and shit. It's not that one. I don't have that one. That's the violent one that kills you in a year. I don't have that one. Thank God. And mine cannot turn into that one. So don't worry. We're just gonna do our best. Yeah, no, the number one thing people will tell you is stay off Google. Thankfully, they got mine out all the way. Obviously, the treatment is more to kill the microscopic bits. Anything microscopic that's left behind is aimed to be killed. And I've heard of plenty of people, even though mine is grade 3, I've heard of plenty of people going for a while. Did I go down there already? Was I just there? I'm dripping all over the floor. My main goal, what I hope for, is to just, at some point, be able to forget about it. You know? I need more of you. Hopefully you'll get plenty. Oh, it's the birds again. Where am I? Back to the bird kissing room. Yeah, no, if you look up the kind of one that I have on Google, it'll tell you I've got like 3.5 years. But that's not true, because you know what the kicker is. And if you mind, because I kind of accidentally got hyperfixated a bit on researching this, even though it was decreasing my mental state a lot. If I tell you that they fucked up a lot of the research pre, like, 2021, apparently. Because the type I have was apparently being mixed up with another one that's a lot of the times worse. So all the data's muddled with a bunch of, like, incorrect stuff. And so a lot of the prognoses are, like, worse than they actually are when you look them up. Ninja, I can make no guarantees. This guy, oh my god, this guy doesn't exercise at all. He's just like me. I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on. Hopefully we don't have any terrible updates. Hopefully mostly it's complaining about being tired and throwing up on chemo. I will complain. I can guarantee you that much. Because I'm a little piss baby and I can't handle throwing up. But... dude, did I get back... am I at the beginning? the best. Was this like a wet shoe noise? Is it like the sound when your shoes get wet and you wear them anyway? Is that what that noise is? I don't know how to get up there. This is Dusky talks about their disease and gets lost stream. Interior worlds. Interesting. So I think I went that way first. So what if I go this way? Yo, Ray, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome. Now you can watch the freaky cat video. I'm still working on the Babaruka video. I'm excited to get it out. And you know what? Just because you came to my first stream in a while, I can give you the secret information on what I want to do next in terms of videos. So I made a list of videos that don't involve getting stuck on the side of the stairs because you forgot you can't go up them from that side. Yes, check my videos list. There's a members only video on there. That's the video itself for that, regardless of when I finish it, probably isn't going to come out for like 2 or 3 more weeks. So, you've got surprise access. It's called, it's the one called Evil Tamagotchi Creature Feature, I think that's what I called it. That's not the final title, obviously, but I didn't know what to call it, so I just came up with something. It was like 40 minutes. So after I finish Babaruka, I'm going on the schedule of 1 video every 3 weeks, preferably, and pace it if I can. If chemo's too much, I'll just turn to a month instead. But what I would like to do is work on a longer video with a shorter video. And I already said that, so I'm not going to go on it too much. That's new. That's new. That's new. That's new. That's a new thing. Someone's over there fucking around. Stop that. And then after that, I had a list. I had a list of games. I forgot what it is, though, so let me look at it. Okay, I found a bunch. Okay, I need to make a video on Love Quest when I finish it. I feel like that's a good idea, because then it'll, like, let more people know that it exists, and I won't feel like I made it for no reason. Remind people, hey, I actually released a game, go look at it! Even if it's not, like, even a horror game. It's just a stupid little fun thing that I made, and you should play it. But I didn't release it yet. This isn't, like, current one. But I will make a video on Love Quest when I release it. Or probably before I release it, and then release it at the same time as the video, actually. Can I fit through here? Awesome. So I had a whole list of games that I found, and I don't know which ones I'm gonna do next. Someone suggested making a video on Min's Hints, and I think I'm actually gonna take their advice. But I'm gonna wait for the 3rd one to come out, because I don't feel like it's gonna be that much longer. Then there's a few other games that aren't out yet that I want to make videos on, though. There was one I saw the other day called Net Escape, and I'm debating making a video on it, but I'm actually not really sure. Duck! Duck. No, let me closer. This is a powerful angle. Look at this, dude. That's awesome. Thank you. It's not gonna kill me. It's not leaving. It's still there, see? It's a nice duck. He might look a bit strange, but I'm sure he is kind. Then what I also thought... There's a game I'm gonna play for the indie initiative thingy this weekend that I thought I would like. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but if I like it, I think I might make a video on it. It's kind of Indigo Park adjacent. Then I thought about possibly doing a video similar to the 3 mascot horror videos, except like this time it's FNAF fan games. Like if I don't have to make like a whole video on just one, but if I find like a series of shorter ones that I feel like don't get enough attention, I can make that. I am not making video about Bros Sonic. I don't need to be playing that shit right now. I don't know what Bramble is. Slide time. Sick. Where does this take me? Wasn't I looking at... No, I was not looking at this earlier. This is somewhere else. There's also a weird game I found that's like completely trying to be Zoocosis, except not. They literally barely... It's called Zoo Parasite. It looks the exact same. And I'm thinking I might make a video on that if it's just stupid enough to make a video on.
One of your streams. Hope you enjoy this game. 3.
Have I been here? Did I go in circles? I have not done a Shipwrecked 64 video yet. But I never did because one, I'm not good with like ARG stuff. I'm not good with like theories and ARG stuff. However, I can basically kidnap the developer at any time, so I actually was going to try and make a video on HIO9 instead. I just feel like Shipwrecked 64 has been... I feel like it needs to be talked about less than its sequel does, because not a lot of people know it has a sequel. Which is HIO9. So I think that, you know, talking about it to get it a little more boost. Yeah, because you didn't even know. So like a lot of chat members didn't even know. So like just there's not a ton of people talking about it. And I mean I might as well, because I can just go harass Squeaks at any time. Well, maybe not any time, but most of the time. And get information about it. So I don't know how good of a video it's gonna be, because I have never made a video on such an ARG lore-heavy subject. But I'll do my best. It'll probably be kind of long. So that's why I put it in the long videos section, where I make some shorter videos while I work on it. Yes, the Shipwrecked English. The Shipwrecked 64 has a sequel called HIO9 that is currently in active development, and also I voice in it. So that's cool. And somebody said something in chat that I was going to respond to, and then it scrolled up and I missed it, so hold on. Dandy World. That's what they were talking... Dandy's World. That's what they were talking about. I may play that at some point. I said originally I wasn't going to. I mean, I played it. I've actually played it before. If you can scroll far back enough in my VODs to find it, I've played it once before. I was not very good at it, and I stopped relatively quickly. But... So, Quinn may or may not be completely obsessed with it right now. And he was having calls where they would all play it. Oh, that looks dangerous. Well, why the hell not? So I was thinking I was gonna try and play it so that I could play with them, and then they all started watching Invincible instead, so actually, never mind. I might still practice anyway. I don't know. Just want to get at least slightly better at not dying immediately. I don't think this is safe. That sounded like I died. Am I okay? Can you pick up your camera a little faster? Did I win? I got somewhere. That was progress. Huh. I think it was a diving board that we got off of. I've heard of Pillar Chase. I've thought about it. I just have a weird relationship with Roblox. A lot of the time, I'm nervous to get into a game too much because it just seems so volatile. Like, it seems that on that platform, more often than any other, developers, like, go insane. And then you don't really want to play the game anymore because it makes you feel icky. So I've just been antsy about getting into other Roblox games besides the single one that I'm always hyperfixated on. What's 9 plus 10? Scientifically 19. I don't know which answer you want, though. Thank you, Salty Spittoon. Spoiler alert, you don't chase pillars. I know that much. I've trouble so since I don't play the game, I have trouble differentiating what's official and what isn't, because sometimes I see songs so it's like, do bad things guy, chase theme, and I'm like, oh, is he in the game? I don't know. I don't even watch SML. That's not from SML. Well, wait, I think it might be, but I don't know how much of it actually is. I just see a bunch of random shit. I would suggest that you, if you want me to check out a game that you made, and I gotta specify again that you made, because some people have been submitting games they didn't make. I had someone submit Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion to my forum, and I'm like, I know you didn't make that. Because I can't really then ask people, like, I can't speak to the developer of Spookies if, like, I'm gonna make, like, it's just a matter of, like, I want to make sure the person whose game I'm going over for something like this is okay with me doing it. And I know they'd probably be fine, because, like, that game is very popular, but still. If you have a game you want me to play that you made, I would suggest you send it to the Indie Horror Initiative forum. I know the name is kind of lame, but I'm not great at naming things. And send it in there, and so that I can have it on my catalog to possibly play on a stream. Because I keep a list. Someone also submitted Shipwrecked 64 while we're on that topic. Someone actually did that. I showed Squeaks. I was like, hey, you were lying to me, and you're not actually the developer of this, are you? It was actually this guy. And he's like, you got me. I think that we might be in chapter 2. Hey, stop that. But it's hard to tell. It doesn't look that much different. I don't want to risk restarting and finding out that it wasn't, in fact, chapter 2. Oh, yes, Ray, I forgot about your game, Garden of Banban, that you worked a long time very hard on. Yeah, no, if you know the guy making the game, like, that's fine. It's like, you kind of gotta, like, know the person making the game and be able to ask them, like, hey, I can submit it to this. Is that cool? Because I always want to make sure people are okay with, like, monetized stuff being made of smaller games and stuff. Because for some people, it could be a sensitive thing. Like, I don't really want you making money off of my game or whatever. So that's why I ask. Can I get up at all or no? It's like a slightly elevated surface here. Yeah, you're hearing breathing, but it's mostly because my guy's like, I'm making him run all the time because I'm impatient. It's what I just end up doing in liminal exploration games is making my guy run a 5K because I just don't want to wait. Oh yeah, no, I've heard of Poppy Playtime. Yeah, you did a really good job on that. Well, in fact, I was actually going to play Poppy on Thursday, but right now I'm not. Is that a slide or what? I'm not sure about that stream right now because I think 3 was too much for starting off. But it really depends on how I feel on Thursday. Because I think, oh, it's the duck again. Hello, what happened to you? Can I move you? I can. Ah, my duck. No. I killed him. Patito! Patito! Lo siento. I'm assuming Patito is duck in Spanish. I don't actually know. Daksu, gomenasai. My Japanese accent is terrible. Oh, there's stairs here. Oh, that's death. This place sucks. I'm leaving. Patito means... Oh, because pato is just a normal duck. Patito is little duck. Like gatito is a kitten. I see. Is it a swing? I'm not doing that. I'm not moving my mouse right now. Yeah, I wanted to learn another language, and I was doing a lot of Japanese on Duolingo at work. I know Duolingo isn't amazing for language learning. My dad does French while he's waiting for me at therapy, but unfortunately, now I have trouble remembering things short term because of said therapy, so I stopped on Duolingo for now. I think that is... a wall. Okay, I thought that was actually progress. Never mind. Oh, I can see now. It's coming to me. This game is really challenging my eyesight. Jeez. But a lot more Spanish. I have a lot more Spanish under my belt. It's just the problem is I need to be reminded of it. Because my mom was really into Spanish when she was raising me. Like, so I ended up, she like literally enrolled me and my sister in, I can't read that, Demetra. She enrolled my sister and I in Spanish lessons at home. So there'd be a lady that would come by with like flashcards and teach us. And then I had Spanish in... That's a wall. I am so lost. I had Spanish in school as well, although the teacher was absolutely terrible. She was probably the worst teacher I ever had in high school. She had no control over the class, and you know what happens when you don't have control over a high school class. They eat you alive. I didn't learn anything in there. Maybe except for, like, nosotros being... a form of we, and then I think she was like, never use this, and I'm like, okay. Which was weird, because then I saw people using it later, and I was like, huh? Oh, I know where the library is. Does everyone know? Does say konnichiwa at a Spanish restaurant? Yeah. We have arrived at the Spanish restaurant. Auf Wiedersehen. The one German word that I know. I don't even remember what it means. Is it like good morning or something? My German teacher got fired for, My German teacher got fired because she was touching children. So I didn't end up learning that much German. That was elementary school. Sometimes we still see her at the store. It's a bit weird. Now, it wasn't like... Well, I don't want to get too into it, but it wasn't... She wasn't like... Not the kind you're thinking. She would do corporal... She would corporally punish them, is what would happen. Yeah, I know, right? That's my reaction. She like one time she grabbed my sister and like picked her up out of the chair and flipped her around and plopped her back down on it because she was like, you're not sitting right. And then other times she would like slap them around a bit. And they were like, what the fuck, lady? And then she got fired. And 5th grade me was like, Raven had beat her up. I literally wanted to beat her up like I could have done anything. I was like 9. Is that a ladder? I can barely see it. And then thankfully we didn't have anybody else like that. However, we did have a middle school teacher get transferred, but I don't even blame her for what she did. Because there was this kid deliberately being an asshole, and she threw an eraser at him. And he and his parents, like, almost sued the school. And in the interview, of course, he's acting all innocent. Like, oh, I can't believe she would do that to me. I wasn't even doing anything. And meanwhile, everyone who, like, was talked to who, uh-huh. Okay. Meanwhile, everyone who they talked to was like, yeah, no, he sucks. He always does this. He tries to get a reaction. He probably should have been whooped. But maybe, I don't know, maybe not. I don't advocate for beating your children. That's for sure. I mean, like, could have at least slapped him. With an eraser in Minecraft, exactly. Ooh. Hey, don't turn it off this time when I get closer. Thank you for the follow, Gally. I feel like this is too loud. I'm being drowned out by the music. It's very loud. In immediate darkness, but at least it's progress. I think I might get a pizza this weekend. Maybe. I want a pizza.
Classical music in a liminal space is
More
never
people.
good.
You know, maybe I'll get a pizza tonight. Issue is I don't want my mom complaining, because she'll go like, you shouldn't have that. Or you shouldn't be having that, or be careful. And it's annoying. Cause like, you don't think I already counted up all the carbs and shit? Look, I calculate. I don't just pour things out without looking. You guys have so little faith in me. Pizza's a vegetable. Absolutely. Actually, it might be better if I get it tomorrow. But, whatever. I mean, at some point. Some point before chemo is when I want it.
I
We get
make
to
of a
go down the
pizza.
slide again. I can barely even see it this time. Yay! Whoa. Dude, that would have hurt in real life. You come down like that in real life. Just like face down in the water. So my mother's been out of town for like the whole weekend. So maybe it would have been better if I got it while she wasn't here, but then I was too lazy. I can't have pineapple right now, Yado. I can't even do pineapple pizza. Because I can't have pineapple. Or I can have pineapple, but not a lot of the time. There's too much glucose in it. Haven't seen any mascot horror game use a slide to lead to auto death. That? Watch me do that. Just kidding. What can I have on a pizza? Probably everything but pineapple.
When the moon hits your eye.
Because, like,
a
everything
big
else is,
pizza
like, you know,
pie,
the whole
you get
idea...
cataracts.
I was just here. The whole idea of it is keeping carbohydrates low because tumors eat glucose. So that's just the general idea. Because, like, nobody told me to do that. I could... Have I been here already? Nobody told me to do that. Mom suggested it, and I figured the logic made sense. And I thought, well, this place isn't making sense, but that logic makes sense. I am indeed Sonic the... Thomas the Tank Engine. Yeah, I have noticed nowadays I tend to mix up my words a lot more. I almost said Sonic the Tank Engine for some reason. That and I tend to repeat myself. I think that's the one, like, neurological issue I came away with it with. I'm also out of practice, yeah, but just in general, it's been going on for a while, even when I try to read scripts. Sif, you don't have to resent every connection you have with me. I can't be that bad. Oh, this is like the entrance. Okay, we can go down this slide as well. Group of Glamrocks made Ninjago. Did we? Yesterday, they were going to sacrifice me simply because I was a Glamrock. I didn't appreciate that. Ah, door. Yeah, this is just a good yapping game. You walk around, you see cool stuff. I think we are progressing in chapters. Because this was the icon for one of the chapters, wasn't it? I'm not sure which, but it was one of them. I think we are making progress. Just doesn't really make it super clear. It is cool, though. Can you have a shout out? I already said your name at some point. Look at you there. Look at that guy. Everybody look at that guy. And then don't stop looking so that he feels intimidated. No. So that he has to earn it. Alright, nothing down here. This place looks very slimy. How do Glamrocks do in water? You know, I'd be willing to bet. Also, this is pretty. Ooh, boy, wait, what? Yeah, that's not right. I'd be willing to bet that a lot of, like, all the Glamrocks, at least most of them, Maybe not Monty, because Monty Golf has water in it, so I would assume they would do some waterproofing there. They're probably not entirely waterproof. They're probably, like, water resistant. Because if it gets through their casing, it would probably cause some issues. Because there's still exposed wiring on the endoskeleton. Are you interested in Dead by Daylight now that they are adding FNAF? I wouldn't say so. I still may make them play it or something. I don't know. If someone gives the game to me, it's like a lot of the time it's more like I don't want to buy the game unless I'm like really interested in it. Have I heard of Cakey's Twisted Bakery? Yes, I tried to play it on stream. It doesn't work. It doesn't work on my computer for some reason. It would not stop crashing, so I gave up. Also, I guess you have a good point that Monty can swim in Ruin. But then again, I'm not sure he was supposed to be swimming. He didn't seem to have any adverse effects from it. I'm not sure that was entirely grounded in logic, to be honest. If someone gifted you Dead by Daylight, yes. I mean, that's pretty much what I meant, like, you know. If someone gifts it to me, I'm sure I can find someone to play with to teach me how to play it. I know Jonah plays it, I think. There's people I know that play it that I don't know personally. Because I know Jonah plays it with Zach all the time. Or Postra, I guess I should call him here. Them. Oops. But Zach doesn't talk to me, so... Well, I don't know them personally, so I can't play with them, but I could play with Jonah. Those are the only two people I can think of that play it. That's the problem. Ah. Have we been here before? Yeah. One Night at Flumpty's is... Oh yeah, Ruffles plays it! And I forgot. Do we go into the steam room? I think I'm dying. I phrased my earlier point wrong, like I can only be friends with someone if they approach me first. Actually, no, I want to find out what happens if I go in and sit in here forever. I think it's just a sauna, but I still want to find out. Like, this person I want to be friends with has to talk to me first. You have to come over here, and you have to make the effort. No, I'm kidding. Terrible phrasing. Everything's terribly phrased. I can barely speak anyway, so what do we freaking know? Well, Pizza Tower does have a FNAF reference, doesn't it? There's so many games I want to play, and it's difficult to make time for all of them. Ironically, I don't want to play FNAF Security Breach, though. Big fan. I don't think I'm gonna die, actually, to this. Like I wanted. Is that another one? Congrats on farting in real life. There's your shout out. That must be the toilet they were talking about. Ray says not to play DVD. Should I heed this advice? Opinion on Mark Blair's abuse of Helpy. I haven't watched Markiplier in a while. Honestly, for some reason, I just kind of got out of watching Let's Plays in general. I think I have too short of an attention span. I know there's like constantly stuff happening during Let's Plays, but for some reason they just don't do it for me anymore. Like, I don't want to play the Mimic game. Yeah, I might check out the Mimic game. But it really depends on how... Is it VR or is it PC? Now, Steel Wool does mostly... They do a lot of VR, but I don't remember if that game was VR or not. I forgot. Whee! If I feel like I can handle more horror-adjacent games during that time, I don't see why not. You know, the annoyance with people playing your favorite game wrong is totally valid. The deal with me is that also, Patito! No one is going to play my favorite game. I have just so happened to get into completely random and obscure things that no one will ever touch, so... I don't have to worry about anyone playing my favorite game wrong, because they're not gonna play it at all. Rip. It's not Madden 25. I feel like I have to specify that it isn't Madden 25. Although for some reason Steam does keep recommending me that I play FIFA. Every time I go in the Discover queue, it's like, you would love the new FIFA game, and I'm like, no. What do I know? Maybe I would actually love the new FIFA game if I tried it. Maybe I should stop being a coward and play FIFA. Does Greg's Deadly Draft count as FIFA? What even does that stand for? Oh, they're not called FIFA anymore? FC? Maybe that's what it was called. FC 2025 or something. Why am I in a pool? Because the game's called Pools. That's what it's about. That's what the point of the mask, I mean the game is. Oh, well, now I want to go over there. Who's taking a shower? Oh no, it's a sauna again. It's a big sauna. Can you imagine finding a sauna in the back rooms? Is this entirely made up of sauna? There's a little bit of a break. This guy's gonna be awful sweaty coming out of the back rooms. The sauna would be useless in the back rooms. How about we ask these happy customers? Hey guys, what did you think of the service today? They're so satisfied they just can't find the words. Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Pardon me. Not the church. Not church service. The stream title wasn't that. 'Cause I didn't think of that. Well, ain't this nice? Can I do anything about this? Can I go up this, or... Oh, wait, is it gonna, like, switch? It is. It's gonna, like, rotate with me. Look at that. I like that. Stellar commentary we have going on right now. I like that. I don't like that. Oh, you were just talking about Mario pipes. Here's a Mario pipe. Although... Ow! Ow! That would hurt, wouldn't it? Okay, I know that was just the camera, but that would hurt. Kinda like you smacked your knee on the frickin' floor. Why can't I move? I'm mildly concerned. Help? Anybody? Wanna, like, let me do something? Is this a bug? I might have broken it. I broke my legs. Somehow I stood up, but then realized my legs were broken and now cannot move. My leg! Yeah, I think it's broken. When I press shift, the camera still does the thing, but I can't do anything. Something new in gameplay. I can change my running speed? Max velocity. Alright, let's see if that was the beginning of anything. No, that was still chapter 3. I'm not redoing the entirety of chapter 3, because you can't keep your act together. Game. So that was, or was that chapter 4? What was that? That was chapter 3. That was a continuation of it, I believe. Okay, well, chapter 4 it is then. Can I have a little bit of vision or no? Are we back in the saunas? That's not the door. Oh, goodness. I may have made myself too fast. It's up for debate. Ah. Oh, well, this is nice. They don't smell like roaches or nothing. Oh, cluckies? You know, when I was first going into ideas for what mascot horror games to make that second compilation on, that was one that I thought of, but then decided not to do. I don't know what to say about this guy. He's just very shocked. He's seen something and it's changed his worldview forever. Oh. Wait, no, please. No. Why back here? Rude. Fine, then I won't go in there. There's a lot of paths in this one. I see a reflection of red over here. I don't know where it came from. Oh, it's that. I can't go up that. I can't go up a slide. This game is called Pools. It's about pools. Although sometimes it doesn't have pools in it. Sometimes it does. A lot of the time it likes to not have pools in it. I'm actually not so sure running is even doing anything because my walking speed is so high. How do you like having... Ooh. Now who lives here? The gays? I don't know why I said that. I'm one of them, but... What's up? Ooh, doors. I can't go in the doors. Aw. Cleanest indoor pool pace you've ever seen? Yeah, probably. Belongs on a plaque, huh? If you make it, I'll buy it. Or I'll just make it my own merch. Yeah, for 75K, we got a plaque that says, "Who lives here? The gays?" It's completely unrelated to my channel. I just made it to annoy people. Friendly fire, absolutely. Got a lot of stairs going on here. Is this where I was? Yup, okay. I think I came through there, I went through there and ended up doing a circle. I'm gonna go here now. Doo-doo. Now it's blue. We could go up here, which I feel like is gonna lead back to the... Okay, it doesn't lead anywhere. This is before. I've been there. Why would it annoy people? I don't know. I have social anxiety and I assume everything annoys people. What do you mean that's not true? When am I gonna get a slide that I can go down? Is this one? It is. Get on in then. I shouldn't have done that. I had found progress and now I have lost it. Do I also stream on Twitch? Yeah. I dual stream. And speaking of that, I finally figured out how to make my chat look decent on there. It annoys me that you can't really do custom chat visuals with Restream, but it's unfortunately I can't log into Stream Elements with both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. That's the problem. That's why I cannot have stylized chats for both of them. Even though I would like to. I do not stream on a toaster. What gave you that impression? Where should I go from here? Thank you for the follow, Ghost. Oh, I have quite the powerful gaming PC, actually. Got a 40... I think it's 4070... Oh my god, where am I going? 4070 Ti. Who's yelling? You can't put a 4070 Ti in a toaster. Well, you know what they say. All toast is toast toast. Oh, this is way back. Oh man. Flint and steel. That's new. Wait. Thank you for the super chat, code string. I appreciate it. For the smoke they pinch back. Huh? Wait, so this is like a different... Okay, it's this... I think I found something. That's honestly what you want in this game, you know? You think you found something, that's good as progress as any. Oh, hello there. I wish I could stick my finger in your mouth. Wiggle it around in there. Real good little wiggling. I'm posting a video essay where I just talk off the cuff and make light commentary. Oh, weird. Sorry I'm yawning. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep. No, I don't have a flashlight. I fucking wish I had a flashlight, but I don't. As far as I know, I don't. I'm pressing F and nothing's happening. There's anything at the controls? Input? Sprint, crouch, nothing. You ain't got a flashlight. Damn. Oh, okay. Whoops. That looks like something. Or was that where I came from? Wait. I've been here. Haven't I? Didn't we come in here? Although it was a person, it's just a shadow. This is where we started, I feel like. How did I manage that? No, they did not. My channels did not turn into recommended FC 25. How do I make that not happen? How do I undo it? We just start talking about... What's the rival to soccer? What would, like, kill soccer? If it were a person, what would kill it? Why does my arm itch?
Dusky, I drew some smiling critters in your Discord server. That's all I have to say.
Now,
3.
Thank you for the follow, Nico. Where do I go, then? This looks like a path, actually. I missed it before. Or maybe I didn't, I'm not sure. It's even more confusing when everything is so dark. Oh my god, I just walked back to where I was. This is horrible. Am I gonna have to do the chapter skip thing again? This seems like something. At least I don't have to go through the water. I'm not forced. But... oh, there is something this way. A door. It's like a different version of the stairs part with windows that are dark. I'm going to go up it immediately as it is something new. And I just want to see something new. No, I refuse to give in. Oh. I refuse to give in to temptation. I refuse to give in to temptation. I'm going up these stairs whether you like it or not. Not going into dangling keys mode. I take this as an insult. No, that goes back to where I was. Why? Is this new? Just keep going higher and higher. By just, like, finding different stairwells along the way. Yellow slide. Everyone procrastinate. Yes, this is what I want. I want everyone to get nothing done. I feel like the goal is to get to the blue slide? Maybe? Hello, Avery. Hello, studios. It seems like a goal. I'm gonna check out over here first. Yeah, or... This seems awfully intentional. But 2 Indigo Park videos? I think I only did 1. No, I'm not going to bed. It's only 5 p.m. One of the symptoms of the radiation is that it makes you a bit fatigued. Doesn't help that I can't sleep very well, so that's mostly why I'm tired. And yes, I'll do a review of Indigo Park Chapter 2 when it comes out. Well, let's see if this is progress. I don't think that was progress. Alright. Alright. Never mind. What do we got up here? Hey, can't you stop that, whatever you are? I don't know what's your deal. Hello. Oh. Well, look at you, being all fancy. I'm nervous to take any of the slides unless I'm sure they're progress. Yep, see, that would not have been progress. That would have just led me out into the flamingo room, and then I wouldn't have been able to find my way back. Ah, thank God, I needed to take a shit. There's even toilet paper. That's so nice. There ain't a sink, though. That's the final missing piece, although I suppose there's more than enough water. I'm sure no one would notice if you just casually wiped yourself down with the pool water. Yellow slide. This. That. This. Looks different? No. I've been there. That's just the bottom again. So I'll go back up. I don't think I can go down that slide. I guess too high up, right? This chapter's taking a bit. So past the toilet, there's nothing to do here. I think that I went down these stairs when I got up here. And this is different. Okay. Ooh, we got some, well, I'll just take a sip of my sparkling water. Why don't I? No, that's quite nice. It's raspberry lemon flavored. I think another step of... Oh, that doesn't seem He's deep-throating that freaking slide, dude. I wanna... Oh, it's not gonna let me get closer. Do you mean that you like sparkling water or that you don't like sparkling water? Either way, it's a Topo Chico. See, so when I worked at the park place, I would get these... Well, I wouldn't get them, I would steal them from the break room fridge. But still, there were a lot of Topo Chico in there. So I would just take the blueberry ones I would take, and I liked them. When I was at the store yesterday, I saw them, and I was like, I would like those. But then I was like, wait a minute. All the articles talking about PCV chemotherapy, they say you can't have any tyramine while you're on it, which is in a lot of foods, including raspberries. And so I was looking at this sparkling water, and I was like, there's a raspberry flavor, which I probably can't have once I go on it. So why not try it now? Have a bit of fun. And then... That's absolutely death, but, you know. But then I was like, why not have a little bit of fun? Try it now. And then we can have the other flavors when we are dealing with that. Because, like, there's a mango flavor, there's a blueberry flavor, and there's... lime? Question mark? It's green. Green with mint flavor. It's very silent in here. Look at this. Everybody's having a grand old time. Guy's kind of cheeked up. Damn. My opinions of the Jazzwares FNAF merch is that it is good. I think. Though I'm not very into figures, so I probably won't be getting any of those, but there were some really cute plushies that I saw there that I was interested in. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the way out, so let's go. There might be a pineapple flavor. Oh wait, that's it. 1 and 2 were included as well? Sure, it was great. Can I play? I didn't see all the chapters. I didn't see that. I didn't see this. I want to see that. Let me see that. Didn't realize we were still doing the beta. I just assumed the beta would end at chapter 0 and then... Oh. Oh wait, can I play this or not? Oh yeah, just uploaded. You know, what's awkward about... Well, okay, so I am not friends with yeah. But what's awkward about becoming friends with a lot of people in the same, like, adjacent sphere is I kind of ended up getting out of watching their videos. Because now it's a bit odd. Because I hear them talk a lot normally, and then I don't know, it's different. It's different. Because I guess I kind of see the research happen, and then I, like, know everything about the topic before the video is made, so then it's like, well, now I don't need to watch the video. It's just a strange kind of circumstance. But as for, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just haven't really been getting recommended him anymore. Thank you for the follow, Psydox. Yeah, the wonder of the subject isn't there as much. I think that explains it. Well, this is a nice room and all, but how do we progress? It's a very more brown area than before. I have a feeling if I fall down there, though, I will just get reset because there's no way to get out. But what the hell? It figures. Alright, never mind. I'm not sure if you were to make a video on this, what would you even talk about? All of these people are groping each other, and also there are slides. Yay! This is... Okay, that slide seems promising, but we just need to figure out how we would get to it. I keep forgetting I don't need to sprint. I should just curl my hand off of the shift button and not bother with it. Because I prefer this guy didn't breathe in my ear all the time. Yay! That was lame. Oops. Wait, get out of the door. Wait, please get out of the door. No, 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 no. Don't go back in the door. Come on. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. Favorite FNAF character design-wise? I have no idea. Probably Glamrock. I mean, there's a stream delay. I don't know how much the chat delay is for this stream, because I think the game was kind of setting it back a bit. But also I noticed the YouTube chat was generally behind. I'm not sure why. That looks different. Right, I don't need to sprint. Stop sprinting. It's a habit. Oh, it was already here. Never mind. Let's go over here again. Eh. Oh, don't talk to me about donuts. I miss them. You'd have a pool party here? It'd be fun if there were not just one person there. One person, I feel like it'd be a bit scary. Well, before I commit to that, let's go the other direction. I can't even read what you typed, code. It's too small. Too much water. Thank you for the follow, Metal Man. Ever get to meet the voices of the Glamrocks? I met Kellen. I had him sign... I got... At the same convention, I got a plushie. The one that looks like it ate bees. I got that one. Of Glamrock Freddy. And I had him sign it. Just sign the plushie. He was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. Do it. I'm not sure where it is right now, though. I think it's in one of my drawers. I'm not sure. Like, he literally wrote on the back, I think he wrote, Gregory, I eated a bees. That's the only one I've met, though. I think at some point I've been in the general vicinity of What's-Her-Face, Heather Masters. I think she voiced
Gregory,
Chica.
do you see the small vent on the floor?
but
Have you ever heard of Among Us?
I don't know. I don't remember for sure because I've been in the general vicinity of a lot of them.
I know it'll be hard for you to be sus, but I know you can do it, Gregory.
Will I make Sonic videos? If I were to make a Sonic video, it would not be on my main channel. But I'm not sure I have the energy for a second channel, to be honest. A lot of people do have second channel. I mean, I know I technically have a second channel, but I mean like a second video essay channel. And if you want Sonic stuff, though, Avery has a secondary Sonic channel. So, go watch them. MR Springs, if you don't know who Avery is. I just call them by... Not their channel names, I forget. Oh, right. I have to specify. Okay, nothing there. Thing is, like, yeah, there's stuff over there, but how do you get to it? You can't get to it. Never mind. I'll be cared I got stuck. But I think Sonic games are, like, more my comforting games, so, like, while I would stream them, I'm not sure I would like to be worrying about a full analysis on them. I just like to sit and play Sonic. Man, that noise is annoying. Alright, my head itches. Kinda... My mom... I think I may just end stream when my mom gets home. I don't know when she gets home, though. Just because she's getting back from California. She'll probably want to talk to me, so... I feel like that's as good of a time as any to call it and get some dinner. Oh, and I never discussed Sonic X Shadow Generations. I really liked the part when they kissed. Yes, I wonder if this is just going backwards, or... Well, there was that other area with the spiral staircases. I need to fix Nightbot. I just realized it's giving everyone my Twitter link, and it's outdated anyway, even though I don't even like Twitter anyway. I started using it again because I was missing DMs, but the website is genuinely so not fun anymore. Everyone is so horrendously mean. So I hate actually posting on it. I've been here. Haven't I? I can't tell if that's different. So while I vastly prefer Blue Sky, I gotta have Twitter just in case somebody decides to message me there. Because there's some people where it's like, I don't know why you haven't moved off this app, but you just refuse to, so I guess I gotta keep it. For the sake of that. But genuinely, you get so much more, like... You get so much more of everything on Blue Sky. There's a lot more friendly people. You get more engagement, like people actually see your stuff. On Twitter, it felt like it just, like, doesn't get sent to half the people that are following you. And just in general, better atmosphere. Yeah, right, Siffy. I wonder... I've essentially gotten right back to the start. I've not figured out where to go. But I do want to see Chapter 6. So just in case... we don't have the time to get to it if I delay. We're gonna check out Chapter 6, too. This has nothing to do with pools. I'm disappointed. Oh, I had no idea I needed to go that way, as if it wasn't the only way available. Thank you for the heads up. Why are there what sound to be multiple sets of footsteps? Dude, what is with the deep-throating pipes in this game? Jeez. Thank you for the follow on Blue Sky Studios. Are you doing it? Can't tell. Yes, you are. You actually might be the same guy. Still. What do we got up here? It seems... Oh, is this just straight up the back rooms? Oh my god. It's the wood floor back rooms. In all its glory, pickle green. Not a fan of the decor here. Oh god, well you don't have to kick it open. I thought that was a person. It's a chair. If I sit down on the chair, what kind of view do we get? Oh, he's really relaxing. Get up. There we go. Well, that's good. I got your attention back. That was the intention all along. To freak you out. Like so. Is that our end goal? Can't really, I really see... Oh, I think this goes this way? Oh, it does. I couldn't see that before. Be careful. And then, like that. There we go. That seems like death. But also maybe not. But oh. Well, pardon me for wanting to be able to swim in the water that is the main point of the game. Pardon me. I shouldn't have tested you. Oh, you could swim before. You have an irrational fear of a glass shark living in the pool. That's just you, man. I'm aware confidently that glass sharks do not exist. That doesn't seem beneficial, but oh, we got to the slide part. That was across the pit. Cool. Just dump me right in there. Every landing this guy makes seems like it would hurt so much, or you'd at least get a bruise. So he just gets thrown off like knees first. It can't feel good. Burn me. Kill me. Why won't you kill me? I want to get set on fire. I want to get so hot that I get set on fire. If we're talking about when we've cut ourselves on things, oh, that seems lonely. But really fun. You could go up so many times. I cut my hand on barnacles one time, I guess. Huh. Dinner time. We were on a hike and we got to the end and there was a beach and then I fell over and I like tried to hold, like I tried to catch myself and my hand like caught a rock. Said rock was covered in barnacles. My hand got like cut up big time. Why did that scare me? Oh, now we're in the rooms where that stuff was. Huh. Seems like the neck. Whoa, is that a giant buzzsaw? Why? Oh yeah, real comfy game. This is probably death, right? Well, there's a ladder. It's not good enough. We can go up and see the giant bandsaw. I love it. I hope it activates. It sounds like it indeed activated. However, it did not seem to affect us, so I'll take it. I wonder if that just means I can't go back that way or something. Because it cut off half the slide or what? Underwater house. Cool, cool. That's a horrible sound. I would beg that you don't make it again. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it's like a to the side. Oh, there's like intercoms, speakers or whatever. That's the irritating noise. Origin. Indoor swimming pool housing must be real cheap. My favorite Family Guy episode? I don't know. I've never watched Family Guy. The only time I ever watched anything resembling a full episode of Family Guy was in the hospital because it was on at like 3 in the morning and I couldn't sleep. Speaking of sleeping, that looks uncomfortable. But I don't think I was ever really paying attention to it, so I don't know what episodes those were. Oh yeah, why do we have this contraption specifically made to kill Squidward? What did they even call it on the wiki? That thing that crushes Squidward in that one episode? I don't remember, just remember it being funny. Oh, wait, is he painting? Or no, that's a trash can. Or no, it isn't. Are you painting? That's such a nice picture you made. The JPEG artifacting, though, is a bit harsh. I would recommend you look into that. Huh. Alright. That's how real artists paint. We take the brush, we dip it in the paint. Oh, thank God, I was getting lazy. You take the paintbrush, you put the paint on it, you shove the paint end down in your throat. The paint gives you energy. You draw the rest with your hands and the will of God. Star. I mentioned I'll probably play The Secret of the Mimic if I feel like I can take it. It's less of, oh my God, I think it's gonna scare me, and more of a, More so, I don't know if I can handle jumping. It depends on how sick I am. I don't know, man. I wonder if they're trying to play off of the idea of, like, you being nervous about something being shoved into your gag reflex, but it just looks weird. With the deep throating thing. Yeah, all children have to go through the hazing ritual of eating paint. This is how it is. I don't make the rules. God, don't take my advice of anything on this stream. I'm not entirely purple. Not that purple. Neither do I kill children. I came this way, I think. This place is, yeah, this was certainly, excuse you, a maze. What about this way? The kids are dead when I got there, notably because I told them to eat paint. Through nothing that I did, except that it was through something I did because I told them to eat paint. And here already too, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, anyway. Maybe? That was the escalators. Yeah, I've been here. Okay. So... I don't know. Would the fun times be cold necessarily? I think it would depend on their environment. Because they also have a ton of wiring down there. Like, way too much, in my opinion. They've got a ton going on under there. If you were thinking of, like, how much heat they emanate to work, they might be hotter than a lot of animatronics would be normally. Would you collab with commentary or animation YouTubers? It really depends on if I knew them or like what we were doing. It's like there'd have to be something for us to do that we were both mutually interested in. And we'd have to get along. It has progressed. It is now 12 o'clock even. That's not accurate to real life, though. Oh, well, hello there. How are you? We just chilling? It is a living sheep. It's moving. If you look at it. He's definitely present. But why is it here, and what does it eat? I don't think it can survive without grass unless it's just a liminal sheep that doesn't need anything to function. I just don't think any animatronic would be, like, cold, but they wouldn't be blistering hot. Thank you, Studios. Because, you know, kids would have to be able to touch them and hang out with them. And if they were burning you when you touched them, I don't think that would be good. What are we making? Oh, we're making people. I see. This is how babies are made. Did you know? That's just how it is. Guess I'll be going now. I didn't even see that. Okay, well. Forceful progress. It's not the same. Well, is it the same place? There's still the sheep room. Maybe I should follow the pipes? I think this is new. Do you think this is new? I think it's new. I don't think I recognize it. So I think the hottest animatronics, and I mean temperature-wise, might be FNAF 1 because they're fabric. I didn't mean to do that. No, get off the... Get off it. This is new because I hadn't opened that door before. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is new. It's similar decoration to before, but this is different. Thankfully, there's not many diverging pathways. So I just go forward. Until the game doesn't want to let you see anymore. And you wait for it to decide that it does. There we go. Now please tell me this does not lead back to somewhere I already was. Oh. Oh no, this again. Oh well. Well, I don't know about a collab, but I can check him out, I suppose. I don't know, I'm a bit of a socially anxious person. I hide it well. But I mean, I appreciate the, I appreciate the love. We're not playing Pikmin 4. Go away. Oh yeah, good point. The animatronics have caught on fire before, haven't they? You hear about the dragon catching fire? The one at Disney? No, Pikmin 4 is not happening. Stop it. I refuse. You can't make me. I feel like I've seen those scenes before, but I swear it was in a hallway. Yeah, this is new. Or I keep saying that, but this looks like I've been here before. Just from another angle. Oh, come on. I think I wandered all the way back to the beginning. Do I feel like going all the way back to see if I can find something else? Me too. I hate how expensive DoorDash is. I think I went backwards. It's so hard to tell because it looks different when you're heading at it from a different direction. DoorDash gives you a bunch of fees, which is annoying. Okay, so this is just where the, I don't remember which way led to more progress. We rode the buzzsaw slide. That I remember. Thank you, Ghost Wave. I appreciate that. Alright. Was that a door? It is a door. It assumes you don't see that. You just need to use the slide 50 times so it cuts it open. Possibly. Totally should do that. Maybe I should do an intermission and order the pizza I wanted. No, that's backwards. It's backwards again. Oh my god. Please. Lord, have mercy on me. I'm falling asleep over here. And only getting lost is scary. Me neither. Haven't heard of that guy. Aye. Can I even sit in these chairs? 'Cause I don't think I can. This is Buzzsaw Slide again, isn't it? No, KFC. Fuck, man, I want some KFC. Maybe this is just not even the right way to go. I want KFC and I can't have it. Chat, this is so tragic. I could probably have the chicken. I can't have the fries, though. Let's try going right here now. Thank you, stars. I appreciate that. Is this... I'm not sure if this is new or if this is just like something that I saw earlier and haven't seen in a minute. Got back to the pipes. Okay, we're back somewhere we've been, but it's like farther along, so that's good, I think. We know he went through that door. I can't go in here. Or can I? Nah, it's pretty well sanctioned off. Okay. Went through there. Never underestimate the Backrans. Of course they have functioning plumbing. Everything you don't want them to have or don't care that they have, they have. Why am I not able to get over here? Weird. You don't want to spend any more time on Poppy playtime? Well, why not? Guess it depends on what chapter you're playing. What chapter you playing? Where? Help.
I have been smashing players with my mace in Minecraft. It is very addicting. You should try it too.
I'd be so mad if I went in a circle. How do I keep going in circles? I didn't know I could zoom in. Look at that. Whoa, holy shit, that's a door. Yeah. Okay, that's new. Well, not new, but you know. I mean... Poppy's gotten me a few times with their merch. They didn't get me before chapter 3, though. I got a few smiling critters. I can't pretend like I didn't. I love them. They're cute. So I bought 4 of them. But not all from the website, because they're kind of expensive on there. Can I, like, maybe go and crouch under here? Or... No. I'm not small enough. I think Poppy gets better beyond chapter 1 because they actually like add more substance to it. I think the first version was like really not that interesting. Like, I get setting the scene, but I'm not even sure they meant to... Like, Mob was not all that well known back then, were they? I don't remember for sure. But as a first idea, as a first chapter... I'm not sure they meant it to succeed, but when it did, they... Oh, that's new. Oh, that's new. They merchandised the hell out of it. The NFTs were not good. That's for sure. I started coughing, so I needed some water. So how's everybody doing, huh? I can stand on you. Are we playing chess? We seem to be playing chess, although some of you guys shouldn't be on some of these squares. I don't really know how to play chess, but I know that black doesn't go on black, does it? Chapter 4 went really bad. It was just not well organized, I think. Like, I haven't played any of the chapters, but from what I've seen of Chapter 4, like, I've seen a playthrough, and it wasn't... So, excuse me? Hello? Yeah, sure.
Souvenir for you. I believe that's a cheeseburger. I think that's a fox.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a corgi, actually.
We'll say it's a fox. Whatever you want to call it. They're on a claw machine. If not,
Oh.
it's Berry Farm. I won them.
Thank
So,
you.
you're welcome. I'm back.
Hi, welcome home. That's checkers. But can chess pieces go on their own color then? That's allowed? He doesn't look like he's winning. I guess my mom is home. This person seems quite composed. Their mouth is still wide open, though I can barely see it, but they are. These people don't look happy to be being handled. Well, I did say I'd quit when my mom got home, but I expected the entrance to be more grand, so I didn't actually know she was home until she arrived in my bedroom, so... I guess I'll just stop after I hopefully finish this chapter. I say hopefully because I don't know if I will. Because sometimes we don't. Am I swimming? Oh. It's just not deep. Okay. So... down here? No. This game, yes, this game was chapters. But it's not really super obvious that they are chapters. It just kind of dumps you into new environments sometimes. And it's technically new chapters. They label them as that, but it's more like checkpoints, I feel like. So I thought this was progress. Where then do I go? Because I thought I was like at the end. There was a very grand scene laid out before me. And I thought that I was going to go get to eat something. But I guess not. Well, we can go see the sheep again. Hi, sheep. And then we'll just go over here. And there's no door there. And yeah, I've heard of Octodad. I like it. We're at the People Factory again. That's real nice. I sure do wish I had a flashlight. Have I heard of Yick, unfortunately. Do I want to play it? Will I ever play it? No. I just fell down a hole. Back to where I was. I don't understand this chapter, I really don't. Back in the evil people room. I just want to finish. Why does it never end? Where is the end? Oh. How was I supposed to see that? It's pitch black in here. Huh. That's real nice. Contrasts that pretty well. That's just a picture. That's real nice. I really think this one's the one right here. I don't think we can really match the quality of that. Why is the freaking sparkling water wants to fall over? It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is that Garfield? I think that's Garfield. And who? As the stripes of the tail indicate the first one's Garfield, but I don't know who this one is. I drew a monster in the water. Huh. The textures are weird on this chair. Patito! One more patito. Ah, never mind. Additional patito. Lizzie 3. Or no, Lizzie Catface. Nothing. Whatever that is. Oh, some very charming paintings in here. Oh, it's all the same one. Well, I mean, sometimes you just get one hit and you try to milk it for as long as you can, right? Muchos patitos. Wonder if there's like a duck to find in every single chapter or something. Am I waiting for the train? What is this? It's a bed. Oh, okay. This way? Okay. There we go. I didn't like that sound. It sounded like I stepped on something. We gotta be getting somewhere now, though. I hear wet noises in the adjacent rooms. And I'm not a fan. Well, now that's more appealing. Ain't this nice? Oh, how courteous. Can't catch it. If I back up, does it? Oh, it does. Huh. What is this, the Metal Gear ladder? Why is it taking so long? Dude, to be real, though, Like, getting stuck somewhere like here would suck. It's just endless. There's no escape. Every single time you think you're nearing an end, it just keeps going. I'd hate this. What was that, like you guys or something? Is my chat here with me? That's what everyone looks like. They're just like peeking out of my windows. I might die of hypothermia. Well, there were saunas earlier. We'll get some heat. You'll probably just starve to death. Or die if you try drinking the water. Because you might also do that. Because, I mean, at some point you get desperate, right? So, if the water is fine, if there's nothing bad in the water... Because they say not to drink the water in the back rooms, but this isn't necessarily the back rooms. So if the water here is okay to drink, you have water, so you won't die within a week. But you won't find anything to eat unless you eat drywall or like rubber ducks. So, or you could kill that sheep earlier. That might work. Oh, they heard me. They're like, "You're not fucking with our sheep. Well, get out of here." These aren't weeping angels, are they? I don't think so. You never know. And waits till the very end to throw like a shit ton of weeping angels at you. The first enemy you ever encounter. Oh, that's nice. Are those frogs? I can't even tell. Nothing to be done there. It just seems like a kind of maze. No work around where there is not people blocking the way. Okay, nothing to be done about that. Interesting way to format the rest of the chapter. Make my W key work. Thank you. Huh. Table. That's an uncomfortable way to hold a doorknob. Oh, now they're weeping angels. I see. They just want to invite you to dinner. That's all. Yes, exactly. We're all going to have a nice, peaceful family dinner. Oh. Yay! We did it! We totally did it, actually, and definitely didn't skip half of it. Ah, we did it! Yes, I sneezed. I'm not sick. I was outside earlier today. I might have gotten some pollen, that's all. FK in the pool room, so I guess they're kind of based. That's probably the pool room's based. But we don't really know if it's specifically the pool rooms. This was in Unity? Wow. I couldn't get Unity to do this shit. Not crying, I'm sweating from my eyes. Guess the movement wouldn't be too difficult to program in Unity. But the graphics are something. New fancy pipeline. Perhaps. Well, I think I'm done. We're just about to hit 3 hours. It's almost 7 p.m., so I'll probably start crashing soon anyway. Just in general. So I see... I suppose, that's what I meant. I suppose I may see you Thursday. I may not do the Thursday stream, but I'm not sure yet. It really depends on how much more fatigued I end up. I'll let you know. But regardless, definitely gonna do the one on Saturday. So, thank you all for coming. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you either Thursday or Saturday, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do the next week. But yeah, thanks for hearing me out with all my yapping and all of my doom and gloom sometimes. I'll figure myself out eventually, you know. I'll probably live a while. We'll hope. We'll hope I've got a decent amount of years left in me. Anyway, let's end on a positive note. Happy kitties. Patitos. Patitos are good. Es muy bueno. Love it. Okay. I need to eat something, so... bye.